Hello everybody, this is BBB. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be playing Endless Legend 2. This is the demo version, same as last time. If you recall, the demo ends at round about turn 125. So what I'm hoping to do is a full playthrough of the demo version all the way up to turn 125. But don't worry, we won't do it all at once. My plan is to break this up into episodes of 25 turns each, and with any luck, we will get to see and use some of that juicy Era 3 technology. So I've set up my game here, and I'm going to play as the Kin of Sheredyn, and my opponents are going to be the Aspects, also the Kin of Sheredyn, so I will be meeting my twin at some point, and then the Necrophage. So we click Start. I'm going to skip through the videos because I believe you guys have already watched these. Okay, so as you remember, the Kin of Sheridan basically crashed on a spaceship a couple of generations ago, and now they're trapped on this planet. And what do they do about it? Okay, let us begin our legend. Okay, so guys, this is turn one. I'm going to do a bit of scouting, and my plan here is to focus on industry and build up my military. I've noticed in my last few playthroughs that uh, with the science, I tend to be researching things before I really have a chance to build and exploit them. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to science, but I do want to get to Era 3. I am going to be more focused on the industry side. Now, I'm sure everyone has a different opinion, but I do think industry is probably the most important thing because it affects what you can produce, how much, how fast, and I believe right now that's a bit more important. I haven't really had many issues with the amount of food I've had and I've been using, so I don't think it's that important. Influence very important, but we are going to generate quite a lot. So right now it seems to me industry and influence are the most important resources, and then possibly probably dust, and then after that science and food. So we're going to turn up our yield, see what's happening. And so I'm thinking I want to settle on that hex or possibly on that hex there. Okay, yes, that does mean two of the immediate 6 tiles I won't be able to use, but I think that's okay. What I might do actually, because that gives me approval and a bit of science, that gives me a bit more. I'm going to wait one more turn, see what's in the next provinces. Maybe even a couple of turns actually. See what's going on here. Okay, we discovered a minor faction. Solask. And we started with the Black Hammers. What can we find out about the Black Hammers? 2 industry per pacified village. Excellent. Okay. So war fatigue hasn't come into play in my last few playthroughs, so I'm not entirely worried about that. I think, guys, I'm going to go this spot here. Oh, okay. So I can't. Oh, 7 food and 12 industry. I can go there, but it's telling me this is a bad idea, which I'm curious about. Right, we'll go up there then. Lots of dust there. Okay, that was strange. I'm pretty sure I told it to go up there and there we go. It's a bit better. All right, we've got 33 industry already. I'm going to use that to build up a couple more troops, and then I'm going to build my first districts. Now, from memory, as Kin of Sheredyn, we start with works. I keep calling it industry district, work district, and the keep. So I'm thinking that and that. However, these I'm going to leave this one with 2 food. I'm going to leave that for when we get food, which we'll research fairly soon. And we will stick that there. Like so. And then we will put a keep there. Okay. As the game develops, we will unlock more bonuses to do with these keeps. Keep exploring. I'm going to wait till I have an army of 4 units in total before I start expanding. And oh, we have a quest. I remember this. Okay. More importantly, let's get our research up and running. So, get some food, dust, science, and more districts. Military here, very important. So, ordinarily, I always go for this first, but I'm going to change things here. Go for this, better units, and then I will go for merchants districts, food districts, science, and then that and that. Okay, so that should keep us going for a while. And I'll turn off the FIDS display. You stay where you are. Is there anything to explore down there? No, not yet. Didn't really mention it in the last video, but I do quite like the music in Endless Legends 2. I also like this little effect, so it tells you, draws your attention there, something's happening. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we in a fight. We're gonna bravely run away. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Recuperate and then go back with your exploring. Turn 8 already. Okay, how are we doing with this? So, got only 1 population. Oh, we've got another fight. Yeah, they're not having a good time. I'll join them there. Productive keep. Yep. Yep. Oh, we have a fight. Nice. Okay, we should win this one fairly straightforward. I'm going to manual it, guys. Now, this is not because I think the fight's going to be particularly difficult, but because I want to practice and get used to the system. Okay. One thing I do like is that when all your movement's done, you automatically end the round. So there's something I have to get used to with this battle system, that a unit can just go like that. And I'm finding it difficult to predict how and why, what the damage will be for a lot of stuff. Okay, this just doesn't really make sense to me. He goes there. Okay, so that's potentially useful. Knock the units around a bit. Okay, just not quite sure on. Have these guys got some sort of special ability? Was that shield? Because it looked like his health was regenerating. Not quite sure I understood what was happening there. Okay, we won. And we got some free dust. That's nice. Okay, end turn. Okay, so I want to test something here. We have a battle because they've walked onto me. I confirm I want to do the battle. That's my reinforcement choice, yes. Aha, now I get a deployment. Okay, so we'll put him like that, put that one there. And we'll go manual battle again. I do say it looks like they're being mildly suicidal here. How far can they go? Can we see how far? No, we don't. Okay. So I'm going to put them right at that end. Push him. Okay. We'll be able to knock this guy around soon. Thinking I'll put him there and engage that to stop this moving around so much. So that was a bit unusual because I misclicked there by accident, but he didn't suffer an attack from moving, whereas he did last time. Okay, that's ended that. Can I send him out like that? Good, because I want him for exploring purposes, and I want you in there. Okay, and then, right, skill tree. I think we're going to really focus on damage and utility. So we'll go with that. And we have to remember this keys of determination. He's got very little determination. So what keys of might? Those three skills. What do we have there? Gain shield, passive skill, passive skill. Okay, make him tanky. No, I think we'll go with that. Heal up. Being very diplomatic here, guys. So your turn-by-turn gameplay, guys, it is quite smooth, quite fluid. As you can see in each individual turn, it's quite fast. You're not going to be spending ages on each turn. Okay, little boost to... Okay, 3 artisans. Okay, we will do that. Building a stronghold. And here we should have... What's next? Okay, 3 turns for merchant houses. And 6 turns after that, farms. Okay. 3 turns. Yep, so that's worked out quite nicely. So the reason I'm doing that, guys, is I want to make my healing a little bit stronger. What's happening here? Can we move him there? We can. See, that's something from the first game that's back in the second game that I did actually quite like. That you can move units on the strategic map while you have a fight about to happen. Fortunately, a bit too far, so we're going to retreat them. Which means next time we're going to have 2 fights to subjugate these. And probably I will put down a camp to claim this territory. Oh, so he got hit. I underestimated. I thought I was going to fight two, but I fought four and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, silly me. How long until he gets back? Six turns. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, can we rush another unit? Another infanteer. If we put him like that. Yes, we can. Oh, okay, that was a misclick. Spending our stuff there. Okay, so we can now build a merchant's house. I'm not sure where I want to build a merchant's house. Wondering if I were to build it there and then push this way and hope to get a trading post on that point there. Could that work? I think so. Build our first merchant house there then. Okay, monsoon. Okay, so what I like about this game, well, there's a lot I like about this game, but I like how it layers on the complexity quite slowly. So at the beginning, you're just moving around, you're exploring, you're having a few low-level fights. If you're like me, you're losing fights that you shouldn't be. And then you have your monsoon, big event, and that unlocks first bit of extra complexity using our council. We'll put him there, and okay, yeah. Oh, district improvement. Okay, we'll use him so we can find. We'll spend money, spend less influence when we want to get a new like that. See, because last time I spent quite a bit there, so now we spend a bit less. Okay, when this happens, event. Ooh, don't think we want to do that. Okay. What do I want to do here? So this should be a merchant's district. Yep. And we'll go that way. What do we want to do with the rest here? I think I will put, I was going to reserve these for food, but we've got more food going down this way. That said, let's not open up any new towns, and let's instead, I'll put some industry on these and worry about the food later. Actually, that one, let's take that one away and put another keep there. Okay. We're nearing the end of this first episode, guys. There's only two, making sure this time, and let's fight them. Okay, hey, we got something. Nice, nice. That's a different province. Do I want to settle this province? I think I do, you know. Hold on, FIDS. Yeah, we'll do it there. Okay. Hero revived. Yay! Okay. That's turn 25. So I will save the game and thank you for watching so far. In the next episode, we will go through to turn 50.